back to the FAI. That's really all I'm going to say. John Delaney has really buggered up. That's what and I think he is stepping down as whatever chairman, deputy vice president. Same thing, he's still in the organisation, but he might not be there for much longer. And Shane Moss, Minister for Transport and Sport, I didn't even have to look that up, I know already, has said there will not be 10, I think it's how much money, I can't, it's so much money that Sports Ireland's going to give to the IFA, the Irish Football Association, for grads and other programmes across the country, sports grounds. I think there's one in Donegal, there's one down in Wexford, are going to be affected. And that's really as simple as that, because there's not going to be any money given to them. There's not, as Shane Moss said, there's not set going to them until we find out what they're doing with the money, where it's going, typical things you would do. At least Shane Ross has a bit of a brain, because how long is this going on? That this crack is going on with John Delaney, because it's obviously corruption. That's what he's doing. It's obviously corruption. No, loads of people might say it's not, but obviously there's something at the end of this. As they say, tickets. Let me just see. 100 million euro that's supposed to be given to the IFA as part of a fund that's to develop football grounds and everything. It's a sports capital grant. Yeah, sports capital grant. That's what I was looking for. 100 million euro. Good God, that's more. That's more than any YouTuber makes. That's nearly the truth. That's something. That's huge. That's huge. And another thing about the ways, Michael Healy-Wade worked this committee last week. I meant to cover this, but I decided not to really cover it because the people of Kerry might come up and kick me around the place. Oh, that bloody tablet I'm going to... Yeah, I hate it. As soon as I record the video, it's just going to go off because it just wants to be a nuisance to me. So the Kerry, this is Kerry up here. The Kingdom of Kerry. They have two politicians, old school politicians, put that way. Then not put it that way, we'll get shot. So let's just put it this way. One of them took up for John Daly, and he's the only one who took up for them in the whole out of the whole Dáil. The whole Parliament, in other words. He's the only person who stood up and said, "You'd be most welcome in Kerry." And he's the only person, the rest of them were all given out to John Delaney. Where did the money go to? All this crap. And then you have this politician, Mikey Healy. I have a lot of respect for him because he has this accent in the West. I have huge respect for him. And he's obviously a great character. He's a great character politician because he topped the polls in Kerry and topped the polls everywhere. He even went to a random place in Cavan, he bloody topped the polls anyway. But he took up for him, and I think the best thing for John Delaney is to do is just to leave the country. That's to be honest, because I think his reputation's absolutely tarnished now with this, because it's really just more and more worse things happening now. This is affecting. He doesn't understand. This is affecting. I think it's a project. It's Wexford project, big project in Wexford. Donegal, and then there's one on the border. I think somewhere in Louth, and that's affecting that. These are big, huge capital projects, like the Children's Hospital. These are big sports venues that are going to be done up, and it's just being affected now because some idiot called John Delaney decided to be a bit corrupt, I suppose. That's the best way to put it. I don't know how would I put it any other better way. I don't know how to put it any other better way of saying that's a bit corrupt. Because that's, to me, to the open eye, that's really what it seems like to me. And they were trying to cover it up for a long time, and this has finally got out. The title page finally got out, and there's a bit of a napkin. So yeah, that's the end of that, I think. That's what it says here. He hasn't confirmed it himself, but he finally said he will step down as deputy, whatever, I don't care what he does. Deputy, because there's so much chairman or whatever it's called. Anyway, take your fortune, subscribe for more, and bye.